They told you to be nice. They told you to smile. They told you to say yes, even when your soul screamed no. But in 2025, that version of you is dead. The girl who sacrificed herself for others, who bent over backward to make everyone else comfortable, is gone. You are no longer here to be liked. You are here to be respected. You are here to take what is yours. Because being nice never got you where you wanted. That only got you walked on, ignored, and taken for granted. That ends now. You have spent years trying to please everyone. You silenced your voice to avoid conflict. You dimmed your light so others wouldn't feel insecure. You held yourself back thinking that kindness was your strength. But tell me, where did it get you? Did it bring you happiness? Did it give you the life you dreamed of? No, it left you exhausted, used, and empty. Being nice didn't make you powerful, it made you invisible. But not anymore. 2025 is the year you take control. The year you stop apologizing for existing. The year you say what you mean and mean what you say. You don't have time for fake friendships, manipulative people, or relationships that drain your soul. You are not here to be someone's emotional punching bag. You are not here to fix broken people at the cost of your own sanity. You are done sacrificing yourself for people who wouldn't even lift a finger for you. Look around. The world does not reward the kind, it rewards the bold, the fearless, the relentless. You think people at the top got there by being nice? No. They demanded their worth. They set boundaries. They walked away from situations that no longer served them. And now, so will you. No more being the girl who stays quiet to keep the peace. No more being the girl who says yes out of fear. No more bending, no more breaking. You are not a doormat, you are a force. Your time is valuable, your energy is sacred. You will no longer waste it on meaningless conversations, pointless drama, or people who don't respect you. You will walk away from places where you are tolerated and move toward places where you are celebrated. You will not lower your standards to make others comfortable. You will not play small to fit into someone else's idea of who you should be. If they can't handle your strength, they don't deserve your presence. You used to think being nice would make people love you, but all it did was make them use you. When you were always available, they took you for granted. When you gave them endless chances, they lost respect for you. When you stayed silent, they mistook it for weakness. But in 2025, you are a different woman. You speak your mind, you walk away when something doesn't feel right, you choose yourself first every single time. And if that makes people uncomfortable, so be it. This world respects confidence, not compliance. It values power, not passivity. It follows those who lead, not those who beg for validation. Stop waiting for permission to be who you are. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. The real you is bold. The real you is unstoppable. And the real you is not afraid to let go of people who refuse to appreciate your worth. You are done with toxic friendships that drain your energy. You are done with relationships that make you feel small. You are done with jobs that treat you like you're replaceable. You are done living in fear of what others will think. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your decisions. You don't need approval to live life on your terms. If they have a problem with you standing up for yourself, let them go. You weren't born to be a people pleaser. You were born to win. Imagine waking up every morning and feeling powerful. Imagine walking into every room knowing you deserve to be there. Imagine choosing yourself without guilt, without hesitation, without fear. That is the life you are creating now. A life where you don't beg for love, you demand respect. A life where you don't chase, you attract. A life where you don't settle, you rise. People will call you selfish, let them. People will say you've changed, good. People will try to make you feel guilty for choosing yourself, ignore them. They were only comfortable when you were small, when you were easy to manipulate, when you put them first. But now you are untouchable. You are walking into 2025 with a new mindset, a new energy, a new fire, and nothing will stop you this time. You have wasted enough years doubting yourself. You have spent enough time in the shadows waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now. You are stepping into the version of yourself it left you powerless, but now you rise. Now you set boundaries that cannot be crossed. Now, you walk away from people who only take and never give. You are no longer afraid of being labeled difficult. Because the truth is, the world never respected the nice girl. They only respected the one who knew her worth and refused to settle for less. You are no longer saying yes to things that drain you. You are no longer apologizing for taking up space. You are no longer seeking permission to be bold, to be strong, to be unstoppable. In 2025, you don't beg, you don't wait, you don't hesitate. You move with purpose, you demand what you deserve. You don't chase, you attract. The nice girl was afraid of upsetting others, but the new you are not afraid to be misunderstood. You are not afraid to be called selfish, because they only call you that when they can't manipulate you anymore. They only get mad when you stop playing by their rules, but you don't live for them. You live for you. This is the year you take control. This is the year you choose yourself. No more second chances for people who only show up when it's convenient for them. No more wasting energy on people who don't respect your time. No more giving your heart to those who wouldn't even lift a finger for you. You are stepping into your power now. And that means letting go of everything that weakens you. Letting go of the old habits that kept you small. Letting go of the self-doubt that whispered you weren't good enough. Letting go of the fear that stopped you from going after what you truly want. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe anyone your peace. You don't owe anyone the old version of yourself just because they are uncomfortable with your growth. If they wanted to be part of your journey, they would have grown with you. But they didn't. So now you move forward without them. Your silence is power. You don't have to explain why you are changing. You don't have to defend your decisions. People will notice when you stop showing up for them the way you used to, and that's enough. Let them feel the loss of you. Let them wonder what happened, because you are done wasting words on people who never truly listened. Your new standard is this. If it doesn't serve you, it doesn't deserve you. If it drains your energy, it doesn't belong in your life. If it disrespects your boundaries, it gets cut off. And if it threatens your peace, it is no longer welcome. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are no longer waiting for approval. You are no longer shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. If they don't like the new you, that's their problem. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be legendary. No more playing small, no more settling, no more tolerating less than you deserve. You were not put on this earth to be a background character in someone else's story. You are here to be the main event. You are here to build, to create, to lead, to conquer. You are stepping into your highest self now. The version of you that doesn't beg. The version of you that doesn't tolerate disrespect. The version of you that is fearless, relentless, and unstoppable. The world will try to tame you, but you will not be tamed. The world will try to break you, but you will not be broken. This is your time. This is your year. And the girl who was too nice, too forgiving, too afraid to say no, she no longer exists. You have outgrown her. You have evolved into something greater, something bolder, something no one can ignore. They will call you heartless. They will call you ruthless. They will call you everything except what you truly are. Free. Free from expectations that were never yours to carry. Free from the need to be liked. Free from the burden of making everyone else comfortable while you suffered in silence. No more nice girl in 2025. The world will remember your name, but they will not remember it because you were sweet, polite, and accommodating. They will remember it because you were fearless, unstoppable, and unapologetically you. Now, go, conquer, become everything they said you couldn't be, and never ever look back. You were never born to be ordinary. You were never meant to be just another person who fades into the background. The world tried to mold you into something small, something quiet, something safe, but you were never meant to be safe. You were meant to shake the ground you walk on. You were meant to be a force that cannot be ignored. For too long, you thought being nice was a virtue. You thought if you gave enough, loved enough, sacrificed enough, people would appreciate you. But what did you get in return? Empty promises, broken trust, and a heart full of regret. That girl, the one who kept giving without receiving, is gone. Now you move differently. You are no longer a people pleaser. You don't say yes just to avoid conflict. You don't bite your tongue to keep the peace. You don't put others above yourself at the cost of your own well-being. In 2025, you are not available for manipulation. You are not available for disrespect. You are not available for anything that does not elevate you. This is your rebirth. You are no longer making excuses for others. If they wanted to treat you right, they would have. If they wanted to be there, they would have. You are done chasing. You are done explaining. You are done proving your worth to people who were never worthy of you. You are no longer waiting to be chosen. You choose yourself. You no longer settle for crumbs of attention. You demand the whole table or you walk away. You are no longer hoping people will change. You accept the truth. You cannot change people who don't want to change. And now you move accordingly. Your value is no longer up for debate. If they don't see your worth, it's not your job to convince them. If they take you for granted, it's not your job to fix it. Your energy is expensive. And in 2025, you only invest in things that multiply your peace, your power, and your purpose. You no longer allow people to guilt trip you into being their doormat. Their disappointment is not your responsibility. Their expectations are not your problem. You do not exist to make them happy. You exist to build, to thrive, to become everything you were destined to be. You are no longer interested in fake friendships, one-sided relationships, or connections that feel forced. If the energy isn't mutual, you don't force it. If the respect isn't given, you don't beg for it. If the love isn't real, you don't entertain it. Your time is too precious. Your heart is too valuable. The girl who was always there, always available, always understanding, she's no longer here. The new you is unpredictable. She is untouchable. She moves with mystery, with confidence, with an aura that demands respect. The new you doesn't just talk about change, she becomes it. They will notice the shift. They will see the difference. They will feel the loss of your presence. And they will wonder, what happened to her? But the truth is, nothing happened. You simply woke up. You realized your worth. You stepped into your power. And now you refuse to go back to the version of you that they could control. No more apologizing for taking up space. No more explaining why you are different now. No more waiting for people to accept the new you. You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation. You are no longer living for them. You are living for yourself. Your time is now. Your era has begun. The world is not ready for the woman you are becoming. They wanted you to stay soft, to stay quiet, to stay small, but they don't get to decide who you become. You do. And you choose power. You choose greatness. You choose you. No more bending, no more breaking, no more betraying yourself just to make others comfortable. In 2025, you step into your full potential. You walk with a fire in your soul. You speak with conviction. You act with purpose. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop you. You are done being the nice girl. You are done playing by their rules. You are done living for anyone else but yourself. This is the beginning of your unstoppable rise. And when they ask what changed, you'll simply say, everything. Now go, be ruthless, be fearless, be the legend they never saw coming.